Traffic is a blight on their local roads and is putting lives at risk. Are tonight taking action in their campaign for a bypass.
There's people living in Flockton in West Yorkshire are voting with their feet by staging a protest walk on zebra crossings to show just how bad the problem is. And they already have thousands of signatures on a petition urging Kirklees Council to find a solution. Well, Lisa Adlam is live there for us tonight. Lisa?
Yes, Duncan, well, for the last couple of hours, people have been walking a loop around the A637 up and down this road between Huddersfield and Wakefield in the village of Flockton to highlight the problems that they have with traffic. They've been going across the crossing down here and across one just at the brow of the hill. The traffic, believe it or not, is actually quite a lot lighter than it was earlier when we were here, but we did witness the problems that they have. They say this road is no longer fit for purpose, that traffic has increased dramatically in the last 10 years, and that it's no longer safe either for pedestrians or the school children who use that crossing just at the bottom of the hill here to get to school. I'm joined by some of the campaigners here. Dave, you're one of the organisers. Why is this so important?
It's very important for the village. This bypass has been required since the 1930s. It goes back historically a long way, and it's getting worse and worse. I've lived here 30 years now, and it's decidedly worse than it was then. It's been passed through government on a couple of occasions. Kirklees Council passed it back in the 90s to say that there was one. And it's just getting worse and worse, and it's just not, as you said before, it's just not fit for purpose now.
Briefly, Councillor Richard, you're a local councillor, you're in favour of the bypass?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you see the strength of public feeling, everybody's out to support this. We've had the 20-mile-an-hour zone put in, and it's met with an indifferent response from some people, but it's slowing the traffic down. What we're trying to do is just get the local council to see what the problems actually are and see if we can actually build a bit of momentum. We presented a petition to, Dave and his colleagues are presenting a petition to our council on the 17th of July, which will hopefully provoke a full council debate in September. So the three councillors who represent the Flockton area are going to be speaking on behalf of the residents.
OK, and some of those residents are over here, Shay and Jed, you really want to see a bypass. Jed, you told me why earlier. Tell me again.
It's the speeding, really. Me and my nan have walked across the road before, we've nearly been run over. It's just so fast. I think the bypass is best, and 20 miles per hour, I just hope it all comes together. OK, well, thank you everyone for talking to us tonight. Should just quickly say that Kirklees Council say it would be difficult to deliver a bypass. They do point to the measures they've brought in, the 20-mile-an-hour zones, banning of HGVs, but as you heard there's been an appeal for a bypass here since the 1930s, and residents say they are still going to continue with that campaign.
Lisa, thanks very much indeed. Now, next night it was something the politicians told us would